Today we're looking at ancient Roman society. Hello, welcome to the Daily Bellringer World History. Please don't forget to subscribe and take a look at the questions down in the description. Also, don't forget to check out dailybellringer.com where you'll find more resources that go with many of the Bellringer videos. Ancient Rome, which flourished from approximately 625 BC until 476 AD, left an indelible mark on the pages of world history. The Romans were a remarkable people with a rich and complex society that helped shape the course of Western civilization. The Roman government was originally established as a monarchy, or basically a form of government with a monarch or king as the head of the government, ruling over the kingdom of Rome. By 509 BC, the Romans had shifted away from having monarchs to a system of government known as the Republic. The Romans valued the idea of citizenship and actively participated in decision-making through a representative democracy. Citizens elected leaders called senators who made important decisions for the benefit of the people. The most powerful figures in the Republic were the consuls, who served as both military commanders and political leaders. The Republic lasted over 400 years until 31 BC, when the Roman Empire was established, in which one ruler ruled over the vast territory that Rome now dominated. Roman society was divided into different social classes, each with its own distinct roles and privileges. At the top were the wealthy aristocrats, known as patricians, who held political power and owned vast estates or land. Somewhere around 10 to 15% of the population were patricians. The large majority of the population belonged to the plebeian class of citizens. Plebeians were common people who worked as farmers, artisans, and traders. Estimates are that about 70 to 80% of Roman citizens were plebeians. Over time, the plebeians gained more rights and representation, leading to a more balanced society. At the bottom of the social structure were enslaved people. It's estimated that about 10% of the Roman population were enslaved people who had ended up in slavery for many reasons, such as defeat in war, punishment for crimes, having debt, or kidnapping. Family played a central role in Roman life. The father, or paterfamilias, held authority over the household, including the power of life and death over family members. Roman families were large, and extended relatives often lived together. Patricians lived in large homes known as domus in the city, and many times would have a villa in the countryside as well. Patricians mostly lived in what were known as insulae, which were essentially apartment buildings with many floors within Roman cities. Education was highly valued, especially for boys, who were taught at home by tutors or attended schools. Girls received education at home, focusing on skills like cooking, sewing, and managing a household. Religion was deeply ingrained in Roman society, with a pantheon or large group of gods and goddesses influencing every aspect of life. Romans believed in making offerings to these deities to seek their favor. Temples were constructed to honor gods like Jupiter, Mars, and Venus. Festivals were an integral part of Roman life, celebrating events like the agricultural calendar, military victories, and religious observances. The Roman economy was built on a foundation of agriculture. Farmers cultivated or grew crops such as wheat, barley, and grapes on fertile lands. Rome's vast empire encouraged trade, enabling the exchange of goods and ideas across different regions. The Romans were skilled engineers and builders, constructing roads, bridges, and aqueducts that carried water to their cities. These construction achievements connected their vast territories. Trade routes allowed the movement of goods, contributing to the prosperity of the empire. Romans enjoyed a variety of entertainment and leisure activities. The Colosseum, the large arena constructed in the city of Rome itself, hosted gladiator contests, chariot races, and even mock sea battles for the public's enjoyment. Roman towns throughout the empire would generally have some kind of outdoor arena or stage for the people to attend entertainment events. Theaters showcased plays and performances, providing a cultural outlet for the citizens. Baths were also an essential part of Roman life, serving as social hubs where people gathered to relax and socialize. As the Roman Empire expanded, so did the diversity within its culture. But at the same time, Rome spread their cultural identity throughout most of Europe, the Mediterranean, Northern Africa, and into Asia, leaving a lasting mark on history that would aid in shaping Western civilization. So with that, hopefully you learned something, and thanks for watching.